Hey adventurers, are you ready to trade in your toques for more tropical climes? Let go of the snow and seek sun-soaked solace? Well, have we got a series of videos for you? We're going geocaching adventure traveling to Bermuda, and we'll share pro tips on getting around, staying safe, and having the best darn time you can imagine. So get your toes ready for pink sands and warm waves as we take you geocaching in Bermuda. We left Chile behind as we jetted our way south and east to the island nation of Bermuda with its turquoise waters, endless reefs, and white roofs filled with tropical hospitality. Roughly 1,000 kilometers off the shore of North Carolina, Bermuda is 54 square kilometers and consists of 181 islands, but the largest ones are connected to form the main landmass. It's 40 kilometers between the furthest points, and in this video series, we'll show you many amazing places to visit and provide you with great tips for how to get around. When we touched down at LF Wade Airport on St. David's Island, we completed our COVID tests and made our way immediately to our AirBNB for the evening to await the test results before really starting our exploration.
For a first day in quarantine, this hasn't been too bad, eh?
Not too bad at all.
Just gonna enjoy the sunset here. Lots more adventures to come.
The sun set on our arrival day, and then the very next morning we were up and on our way into Hamilton, the capital city and hub of Bermuda, and the beginning of the challenge we were going to achieve over the next series of days and entire visit, to explore all of Bermuda and find 7 different geocache types. Hamilton is the cultural and business hub of Bermuda and is located centrally, and is where our adventures begin.
Oh, we got it.
Our first find.
Our first traditional. Yay!
Not all geocaches are created equal. Well, we found a couple of caches and now it's time to find a little bit of lunch. So let's see where we can find to grab a bite to eat here in Hamilton.
After checking in on transit schedules and hours for points of interest at the downtown tourism office, we got all aboard for some marine monkey movement on the passenger ferry that connects downtown Hamilton to the furthest northwest point of Bermuda, King's Wharf at the Royal Naval Dockyard. And it was here that we'd make our next geocache find, a TB Hotel traditional cache tucked away in the old stone walls of the shipyards and museum.
Completed an earth cache with our friends. That's right there. That doesn't give you any information about the earth cache really, but it's a cool spot to check out. And we're gonna go by the clock tower and we're gonna go do a multi, but let's see what we can see as we continue to explore the beautiful island of Bermuda. There we go, Mr. Landsharkz made the find. So that makes 4 cache types on Bermuda, and the count just keeps going up, but more importantly, we're having fun exploring this beautiful island. Let's check out some more awesome stuff with you. After making the multi-find, we went and checked out the Frog and Onion pub. We are in the victualling yard just outside of the Frog and Onion pub, and heading off to find another traditional cache. Just enjoying the beautiful sights here of amazing Bermuda at the shipyards.
And with a successful day of exploring behind us, and the sun sinking in the sky in front, it was back home because a big adventure awaited us the next morning.
It says down there.
Oh,
Okay. Sure.
well, that's pretty cool. Well, there's our first find of the day, and that is the puzzle cache that we had solved for a while and has been taunting us because it's 80 meters from where we've been staying. But out today for a fun walk, let's go for another adventure in Bermuda. Making our way on a little detour off the rail trail to find a traditional. Takes a little, what we'd at home call a deer trail, but you wouldn't call it that here. This is pretty amazing. Talk about the old Indiana Jones experience when you're geocaching. This is awesome. Nice! Way to go! So Mrs. Landsharkz found the cache. It's a Bermuda geotour, but the geotour is defunct, sadly, but many of the caches are still out, so you can still enjoy the finds. I'll take you to some cool spots like this little jungle trip here. It's kind of exciting. This is our first trip down to the beach since we've gotten to the island nation of Bermuda. So you can hear the surf, we can see little glimpses of it through the trees. It's looking pretty amazing. I'll tell you one thing, I've geocached in worse places than this. Now the tropical surf from the Atlantic here, warmed by the coral reefs that protect Bermuda, the pink sand beaches. Man, it doesn't get much better than this. Let's go do an earth cache. We completed the earth cache.
Yeah.
That was fun, eh?
That was great. Yeah,
What a-
especially the writing your name in the sand, because that was nice and refreshing with right down by the water.
Yeah, we had a little fun with that. Well, hopefully enjoy that little clip of video. And now we're off to our next part of our adventure here, just walking along the beach.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty nice, but I got bare feet, and it's I don't know, the occasional little rock kind of pokes kind of hard.
Yeah, I put my sandals on for that reason. All right, let's see what the ladies are looking at here.
The ends.
Wow, what an interesting flower. Beautiful. It's like a tropical garden.
As we walked our way from Warwick Long Bay to the resort area of Horseshoe Bay, we enjoyed a series of small coves and beaches, and upon reaching our destination, we went after the earth cache there, which highlights some unique weathering to this region.
Wow.
It's a beautiful little cove here at the end of Horseshoe Bay. Well, after enjoying a beautiful little visit to Horseshoe Bay Beach, we are now hoofing our way up the hill towards the Lighthouse, where there's another virtual cache, but also just a cool place to check out. So let's go see what we can see there. So we've made it up to the base of the lighthouse. We'll go see what is involved in going up. It looks like it's an admission to you have to pay to get up there, but we can see there's people up there hanging out. Well, we made it up to the top. We're right here by the main lens up in the lighthouse. And we will go outside onto the balcony and take a look around at the 360 view. Chris,
Yeah. Well,
what's the deal with the white roofs?
The white roofs are for rain collection. Each roof is kind of terraced and has a little gutter around it, and the rainwater is collected and goes down to cisterns under the house where it's collected for domestic use. Bermuda is known for its white roofs, as you can see.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now that is the best view. You just have to pay $250. Definitely worth the price of admission.
And after a very full day, it was back to our AirBNB for dinner and to rest up for some more big adventures. Subscribe and make sure you do not miss out on our next episode, where we continue to explore more amazing locations in Bermuda, as well as other great content. Thank you to all our subscribers and especially our patron family. Check out LANMonkey.ca and our social media at LANMonkeyGC for tons more great content.